proven steps to convert premium clients in 59 minutes. Now, I just put that just to be dramatic. Sometimes it takes 75 minutes. Sometimes it takes 50 minutes. But it's a combination of 1 to 2 meetings. Step 1, qualify. You have to qualify the candidate. Don't call them a prospect. Don't call them a lead. That is not, I don't think it's honoring them. Okay? You want to provide an intake or an application. You want to ask for a deposit. Without the deposit, you won't get people to show up to the discovery session, which you schedule. So provide intake, ask for a deposit. We like about $150. Now, my good friend Ryan Levesque, he asked for $500, right? Some people ask for $0, but then people don't show up to the discovery session. And then scheduling the discovery session is the next process. Step 2, clarify. Now, once you're on the private discovery session, you have a coach or someone on the discovery who is exploring the cost of inaction, COI, versus the return on investment, ROI. Now, I don't mean to be, this may sound cocky, but I don't mean it to be cocky. This is just the truth. When people say, Alex, you want me to pay you $100,000 for 1 year, what's my guarantee? And I tell them, oh, I am so glad you asked that question, because you will never see that $100,000 again. Now, if they don't laugh, they're not a client. I cannot guarantee return on investment. I can provide the grid of electricity, but they have to flip the switch and turn that grid on. It is not up to me for them to amplify and employ what they are wanting to do. Are you with me? So, explore cost of inaction. For example, if you're making $5,000 right now and you want to make $10,000 12 months from now, you are losing $5,000 a month by not making the change you need to make in order to be where you want to be. Doesn't that make sense? That's the cost of inaction. The cost of inaction. So if it costs you $60,000 a year to not make the change you need to make, then wouldn't you be willing to pay $30,000, maybe $12,000 to get there? And then finally, we define agreements during this discovery session to clarify what the candidate needs. Now, that includes how coachable are they on a scale of 1 to 10. That includes how committed they are, how decisive they are to make a decision. Their time commitment, how much they're willing to spend. We like somewhere between 3.5 to 5.5 hours a week. And then if they're willing to invest in themselves. Those are the 4 commitments. And I have a discovery session template for you if you're willing to watch just for a few more minutes or read for a few more minutes. Here it is. Text the word script to the mobile number 415-980-3555. Our mobile texting application is called Scipio, and my good friend Randy Garn runs it with the people at Scipio. And you probably will get more information about this. It's a 13-question template. Text script to the mobile number 415-980-3555. If you're overseas, you still will get access to it. And then step 3, verify. Now, if you're offering something over $10,000 US dollars, then you want to verify what happened during the discovery session. You want to explore strategy. Now, discovery is selling the emotion of hope. It's not knowing how to get from point A to point B. It's knowing that there is a point B. I've taught Bill Barron this. I've taught Ryan Levesque this. I've taught Lisa Sasevich this. Davin Michaels, Callan Rush, and Justin Livingston. I mean, lots and lots of friends of mine. You want to sell the emotion of hope in the discovery session. There simply is a point B. Now, a strategy session is acknowledging that there's the confidence of knowing how to get from point A to point B. So you're selling the emotion of confidence with the strategy session, and you're selling the emotion of hope with the discovery session. So you explore the strategy when you verify. You identify the options they have. I like 3. For me, it's 100,000, 30,000, and 12,000. I'm not selling those right now. And then you ask for a decision. Which of those 3 do you want? And then why? Now, here's a case study. GBO funnel. GBO stands for Guerrilla Business Online. Now, 80% of the GBO funnel is non-human interaction. It is all about pre-qualification. So here's the way the GBO funnel works, and I'll give you an example of how to find it. Number 1, it starts with an intake. There's a video and there's an intake, just like you would go into a dental or a medical office, right? Chiropractic office. There's an intake, okay? So there's the first step of an intake. Next, there's the deposit. So after you complete the intake or application questions, we ask for a $150 deposit. And it's refundable, but it's just to show up for the discovery session. Next is to schedule the discovery session. There's another video here. So video, video, video. There's interaction, but it's not human interaction or intervention. It's robotic. And then finally, there's an orientation telling you what to expect during the discovery session of a 4th video. Now, take a picture of this. Or, better yet, wait for the domain, and I'll give you the domain of how to go through this process. And hopefully you'll go through Guerrilla Business Online. That's what GBO stands for. Then the 5th step is the discovery session. And if the offer is more than $10,000, there's also a strategy session where the discovery session person goes to the strategy session person and outlines what they learned and asks the candidate if there's anything missing, and the candidate fills in all the blanks. And then if there's a yes, then there's an onboarding session or a downsell. A downsell is if it's not in their budget to say yes.